This is Bloom, a convict, and out of the 3 classes, is the only support in Terror Realm. Terror Realm is an asymmetrical horror game on Roblox, similar to Forsaken or Die of Death. Also, before I begin, I want everyone to know that this data came from the alpha test of Terror Realm, so we'll expect many things to change. For her stats, Bloom is the normal walk and sprint speeds of 10.5 and 30.5, with 100 max stamina and 80 base health. This makes her the most frail convict, right behind the community with 90 base health. She has 2 passives, the first of which I call the Blossom meter. This meter sits at the bottom of your screen while you're playing Bloom, and will appear floating above your head to other convicts. This meter is at 0 units when you spawn in, with a cap of 50 units. All of Bloom's abilities tie into this meter somehow, empowering certain abilities. This makes the Blossom meter very important if you want to play her effectively. I call her second passive Healing Sense. Whenever someone is healed by Bloom, their aura is revealed in a green color only to her for about 2 seconds. Moving on to her abilities, her first is Living Touch. Being Bloom's bread and butter, it's a 3-charge move with a 3-second charge regen, as well as a 0 cooldown, making it extremely spammable. If you are hit with an anomaly's attack or ability, the cooldown will instead be 10 seconds, so be careful. Upon activation, Bloom will twirl her staff in an arcing motion before one of 2 things happen. If there are no hurt convicts in a large area, nothing happens. If there is a hurt convict, then the staff consumes 1 charge and releases a glowing green orb that will float to the convict. If there are multiple hurt convicts in the staff's area, up to 3 orbs will be released at the same time, still expending 1 charge per orb. These prioritize the lowest health convicts. When one of these orbs comes into contact with a convict, they will heal 2.5 health. The healing is reduced by 0.5 health for every other Bloom user alive, going down to a minimum of 1 health. For every other 2 Bloom users active, the maximum charges are decreased by 1, with a minimum of 1 max charge. When a convict is healed by an orb, your Blossom meter gains 1 unit. If it heals a support class character, the Blossom meter instead gains 0.5 units. Ivy Whip is Bloom's second ability. Bloom can run or walk while twirling her staff above her head before slamming it into the ground, creating an AoE blast. If the anomaly is inside that blast, a vine will connect her staff to it, giving both her and the anomaly slowness 1 for 10 seconds. If it's hit, the cooldown is 30 seconds. On a miss, it becomes 25 seconds. It also gives you 8 Blossom units and 12 units if you're standing still when it hits the anomaly. Her last move is called Rejuvenating Blossom. With 0 movement debuffs, Bloom can make an explosion of healing, depleting all of the Blossom meter and healing everyone in the explosion by however many units were stored in her meter. However, it only heals Bloom by half of a bar. This is definitely where the AoE healer trait comes from, because there is no limit to how many people can be standing in the explosion. The cooldown is 40 seconds, so usually, if you've been helping a good amount, it will come off cooldown while your meter is around 20 to 30 units, so ensure that there are multiple low convicts around you before using it. Overall, Bloom is definitely really powerful when in the right hands, and can be a make or break of a team. With a spammable healing ability, a support ability that slows the anomaly down, and a mass healing ability, I would put this character in A tier. I could do with a few nerfs to this character myself, as playing against 2 or more of these guys can be actual nightmare as the anomaly. You know, this character is amazingly well put together, with a great model and voice lines that obviously have put passion into them. Credits to Mark Kotile, Overnigh, and Glazy, they made Bloom, and Duck was the voice actor for her. Finally, as an indie YouTuber, it's hard to push up my videos. So if you want to watch more of my content, be sure to subscribe so you won't lose me in the algorithm. We're only 500 subscribers away from 6,000.